Hello. This is my fuck is so squeaky. So this is kind of something that I'm gonna try to do. I have been trying to do this for a little bit. I'm gonna be basically kind of just I'm gonna move my camera right there. Now I'll move it right here. I'll move it right there. So, what am I doing? I'm making a beat for you guys. So what I want to try to do kind of like this, where I just record, make a beat, and have a little bit of goofy fun. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I feel like this is gonna be something that I kind of do, kind of like to show my process. Just get out of that. Sorry, I was playing some Tarkov, but it was modded, so yeah, because I'm a little nerd like that. So right now, I don't know what I feel like I want to make, but we're gonna make something. We are gonna make something. I'm just gonna open up a good old contact. I got I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. I don't know. Statesman piano. Sure. I don't know what this sounds like. You and me. This team, guys. We're gonna find out. Oh, fuck yeah. I like that. Let's try to fucking come up with something now. Okay. And then what we do, we need to make some sort of like that. Yeah, okay. Okay, time to put more into this. I'm probably gonna be using this one. Good old fucking quiet music. They make some pretty bomb free plugins, and I used to like fucking always use their shit. I forgot. Love Light or something along those lines. I use that like a lot. I think that's like where some of my better production things are. So with my production too. Technically, my name isn't really Clev when it comes to producing. It's Joke. So I don't normally like fucking I don't like saying that as often, but I in fact do producing and I am technically Clev. Ooh, damn. That won't shut the fuck up. I hate using the piano roll. I mean, I love this piano roll. I feel like it's better than Ableton's, live, me personally. After using that doggy ass, dookie ass motherfucking shit for like. I like that. Sounds nice. Muddy with the reverb because I'm doing it a lot because I'm kind of creating some sort of soundscape for it right now. Some ambience in the background. This isn't even fucking full. I might just have some candy instead. I might just suck on a sucker for now. Grape. But what I'm doing right now, I'm making some sort of soundscape for the chord because it can't look by itself. It's surviving it up, give rhythm. Also, it just sounds fucking cool, and it's kind of like a lead, but kind of going off to the chord, and it's not really a lead, because there's actually really a melody. So right now, with my workflow with this right now, usually I kind of just build off the channel rack, and if I do have any other ideas, I create more patterns, because every pattern is always looked up. With every pattern, there's always some sort of things used for all this shit. So basically how this works, it uses a pattern, and whatever's in this channel rack and is using that pattern is basically just, yeah, so if I name this pattern fucking it's only gonna, anything that I mess around with here in the channel rack or add is only gonna go to that pattern. So basically, if I wanted to add any other things or have some stuff separate, I would either need to make a separate pattern or have to do some split by channel, which I could just do the split by channel, which is perfect because I like just kind of creating like a fuller beat, like the full beat right here. Like either what I'm kind of going to try to build off of, or mainly so like the actual full thing, if it's kind of like more empty, if it's more of an empty kind of thing. Usually if I'm working with a sample, I kind of build off the sample first, which obviously I put it right in here. So it's kind of going to be different depending on what I'm doing, like sound wise. So if I'm using like, I don't know, MIDI or audio, then yeah, I need to finish this up soon anyway. So I'm kind of like bullshitting, but I'm just making right now because I'm making just to make, and that's kind of like the beauty of it all. And I might lay down some vocals, or at least get some writing down if I fucking feel like it. It's 10:12 p.m. right now, and I need sleepy weepy because I'm a sleepy little baby, and I need school tomorrow. I'm gonna fucking, I hate school, bro. I fucking hate it. Okay, time to do this now. Okay, so first, I want maybe a sub. No, I want a Reese. I don't know what I want. It's perfect, actually. Jesus. I'm loving that. Fuck. I don't know what the fuck to do right now. Whatever the fuck that was. I'm a music theory nerd. So, really, my kind of, my music theory shit kind of all started when I, was producing. I was interested, I can still fucking play trumpet. And I can play guitar. Both I think I'm pretty good at least intermediate with. I know my basic shit, and I could probably come up with stuff on the fly if I wanted to, really. It was mainly for me, like, I needed to learn, it was mainly for me, the fucking, like, fact that, like, when I was making this music, when I was first starting, it was ass, and it was kind of like, it was more of an eye-opener because I wanted to actually start I wanted to start doing shit, you know? But if you're new, or, you know, new to music producing, my advice to you, learn music theory, and just like the basic shit, basic fucking shit, circle of fifths. It's simple most of the time, and as long as you don't go into too much fucking depth like I do so at times, then you should be good most of the time. It's something that you shouldn't be like looking away from. It's something that you shouldn't shy away from. You're gonna need it, and at least later in the road, which you can get by without music theory, but it can get excruciating. more interested in music, and I probably wouldn't really, you know, be here at the moment without it, because it was something that actually kind of helped me out with the music shit. So, but like with me, you're gonna need to like start learning, some, and it will prove you good. It will do you good. Trust me. It may seem like it won't at times, but when you really need it, it will shine, and you can make some pretty killer beats, and you can do shit that you thought you couldn't fucking do. I feel like music theory kind of keeps people more engaged, because once you do learn that shit, it actually starts to become more of like, oh, I know this, and I know it can do this now. I know it can. I know it can, mix it in with this key or some shit, and you can make more interesting pieces and works of arts and stand out from the crowd. But as a producer, as a newer producer, don't fucking get too into that shit, because I feel like mainly experimenting, I feel like that sparks, most creativity. So all I gotta say is know at least basics, because once you do at least know basics, is that's where you kind of have like home base, and then you can go away from home base. Start exploring the new fucking areas in music that you thought never even fucking existed at times. Like with me, there were at times where I didn't know like some shit existed, like whatever the fuck that is. It's just a matter of just making, man. It's just a matter of making and experimenting and knowing at least basic rules. And that's kind of what I give to the younger artists out there willing to make. And for me, it does another thing too. People are gonna tell you you need all this fancy shit. You really don't. I really don't need all this fancy gear. It's helpful, but for convenience sake, I feel like, there's a good video on like, how minimalism is better. I'll link it in the description. Venus Theory. Check that video out, because you kind of like, you don't need all this fancy ass gear. Look at me. I only have this. Oh shit. This is only like 2 octaves. And I mean, it's good for getting chords down and shit, or melody lines. And it's got little things, shit, little beat pads. And like I said, just like experiment. It's gonna do you good. It's gonna do you good. It's gonna do you good. It's got all this shit on it too, like an arps and fixed chords and stuff. But yeah. Just another thing too is that like with all the all the VSTs and plugins and shit, and all the samples and cymatics and shit, like just don't be discouraged by what everyone says, but still be careful and like cautious about some stuff, because sometimes stuff slips through the cracks, man. Sometimes some real bad shit slips out. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say for real. Anyways, the motherfucking this shit. But yeah. All I gotta say is don't be discouraged. Make whatever the fuck you feel like you want to make. Don't be confined to a genre. Sure, you can have a basis for a genre, but don't feel like you have to be confined. Spread your wings, learn to fly. And if you do find, one thing that you're pretty good at making and shit, then yeah, you could stay in that genre, do some experimenting, all that fun stuff. Is just that for me. I'm still technically kind of new. I've only been producing for about like 2 years, but I've made some amazing pieces for me, for real. No crap. But like, if you look at all my beats, we're gonna go through them real quick, just cause. Good night, y'all. No cap. For real. Glad out.